Hi everyone, Matt Connor here with Connor Management Group, and this week we're going to take a look at the best packaging and container stock to buy right now. Today is Thursday, April 17th, 2014, and this company is in the packaging and container industry, and we see its 12-month upside at 26.2%. We're going to start selecting, making our industry selections a little bit narrower, so we can uncover some pretty interesting investments for you. I think you'll start to hear about a few more typically overlooked opportunities that are usually not widely followed, and this company is a great example of that. On to the next slide, we see that the name of this company is called Packaging Corporation of America. Quite frankly, I hadn't heard of them before the algorithms uncovered them, but I think you'll enjoy their story. Once again, the name of the company is called Packaging Corporation of America, and their ticker symbol is PKG. The industry is packaging and container, and the 12-month upside potential is 26.2%. Okay, on to the quick facts slide. Let's see. Packaging Corporation of America manufactures and sells containerboard and corrugated packaging products in the United States, Mexico, Canada, and Europe. The company operates through three segments: packaging, paper, and corporate. And it offers corrugated packaging products, including conventional shipping, containers used to protect and transport manufactured goods, multicolored boxes and displays that help to promote packaged product in retail locations, and honeycomb protective packaging. When you think about the economy in general, there's a lot of shipping of goods that go on, and naturally there are companies out there that handle the packaging. Quite a few publicly traded companies. Another description I have for Packaging Corporation of America. Packaging Corporation of America, also known as PCA, was formed by the merger of three boxboard makers in 1959. Tenneco bought PCA 6 years later. In 1999, Pactiv, a subsidiary of Tenneco, sold much of the equity in PCA to Madison Dearborn, a private investment firm. In January 2000, the companies conducted an IPO of 46.25 million shares of PCA common stock at $12 per share. So PCA, as you'll see, it's been around a long time in a different form, but the company went public in 2000. So back to the quick facts slide. The website for this company is www.packagingcorp.com. That's PACKAGINGCORP.com. Packagingcorp.com. This company is headquartered in Lake Forest, Illinois, and it was originally founded in 1867. So it's actually been around quite a long time. The number of employees stands at 13,600. Once again, the ticker symbol is PKG. This company operates in the consumer goods sector, but the specific industry is packaging and containers. The annual revenues for PCA, Packaging Corporation of America, over the last 12 months was $3.7 billion. The net income was $436 million, and the cash from operations was $608 million. The market capitalization as of yesterday close stands at $6.5 billion. On to the products and services slide. What we have here is the corporate logo, which is PCA. We have a picture of some of their employees, and above it says people, customers, and trust. We also have 2 regional maps showing there are many locations throughout the United States, as well as locations that they have in Europe, which looks to be Spain, France, and Germany. We also have a picture of their top 2 executives, their CEO, Mark W. Kowalczak, and their Executive Vice President, Thomas A. Hausfurther. Additionally, there's a photo here of some of the types of products they make. I mean, everything from typical brown corrugated boxes to corrugated displays, things you'll see in specialty stores, at the ends of aisles in grocery stores, kind of colored retail boxes with shelves for the products for people to take right off. I also pulled off an additional description from their website that I think brings with their activities home just a little better. This is from PCA. It says, our simple rule at PCA is we do the hard to do. We create packaging solutions that meet your particular needs, no matter how complex, with quality built in from start to finish. We accommodate virtually any product size and style. We offer every variation of the traditional brown craft corrugated box, as well as high graphics, packaging, and creative high-impact displays. We pride ourselves on being a complete supplier, so we don't make what your package requires, we'll source it for you, no matter what it is. We package everything from auto parts to watermelons to the kitchen sink, always with an eye to sustainable solution that provides cost and material savings through the optimal product to package ratio. So I thought that was a pretty good description. I thought it was worth reading out loud for all of you guys. On to the metrics for PCA. Once again, the annual revenues for the last 12 months was $3.7 billion. The net income was $436 million. And the cash from operations was $608 million over the last 12 months. The operating margins for PCA were 18.7% in 2012 and 20.5% in 2013. Now on to their valuation metrics. The trailing PE ratio for PCA is 15.0, and the forward PE ratio for PCA is 12.3. So there's an expectation of earnings to continue to grow by analysts over the next 12 months. The PEG ratio is at 0.5. Anything usually below 1 is usually definitely a value stock that's below 1 and greater than 0, by the way. And the price to sales ratio stands at 1.8, not expensive at all. The price to book is at 5.0. That might be a little pricey. And the EBITDA, enterprise value to EBITDA ratio stands at 11.4. So overall, the valuation metrics, the PEG ratio being low, this definitely raises an eyebrow as far as the value opportunity, and earnings are expected to grow. The forward PE ratio is below the trailing PE ratio. So that alone tells you, okay, this could be a good value investment opportunity. The recent closing price, yesterday's closing price for PCA was $66.66. The 52-week low for the stock was $42.64, and the 52-week high was $75.10. So the stock is closer to its high than its low. The 20-day moving average stands at $69.29. The 50-day moving average at $70.56, and the 200-day moving average at $61.58. The average daily trading volume for PCA is 1,072,000 shares per day. That's a decent amount of stock traded. The beta for the stock is at 1.2, so this stock tends to go up a little more than the market when it goes up, and goes down just a little bit more when the market goes down. The dividend yield is at 2.4%. That's just a little bit above average for most corporations that pays dividends. And the average dividend payout ratio stands at 51%. Onto their price chart, and what we have here is the price of PKG over the last year. And to tell you the truth, this stock hasn't performed too differently from the prior year. So the interesting thing about PKG, I mean, this is a corporation that, I'm not familiar about. I haven't heard about it in the press, and it has steadily increased at least the last 2 years. And case in point, the performance over the last 12 months, it increased 55.24%. So this is a classic example of how there are a lot of great opportunities out there. And, very often you hear about, a lot of investment gurus talk about, I just want to invest in a nice, boring company that generates plenty of cash. Well, this is PKG. This is one of those companies that I don't think anyone would ever have a problem with a company in the portfolio that returns 55%. Now, we're predicting a 26% return over the next 12 months, but we don't think that people would have a problem with that type of return either. So basically, this chart shows PKG increasing from around $40 about a year ago all the way up to around $66 right now. It reached its high of just under $75 back at the beginning of March, and now it's down around the $66 level right now. The increases have been reasonably steady. The last kind of jump in price occurred back in February of this year, where the stock increased fairly rapidly from, in early February around $63, and it increased pretty quickly up to about $72. And that was because they had a great earnings report. They beat expectations by about 16%. But overall, the stock has just been on a steady increase over the last 2 years. And on to the next slide, the financial statement quality. Packaging Corporation of America is very good. They have the level of debt they have is manageable, and they took on some debt recently because they acquired a plant in Boise, Idaho. I believe last year. The operating margin trend, as we discussed, is reasonably flat. The price pattern trend has just been a steady increase the last 2 years. The overall market outlook we still see as bearish. PCA probably hit some of those headwinds that have been going on the last 2 to 3 weeks as the NASDAQ market has been pulling back along with the general broader market as well. But we think that's a good thing. We had seen a number of companies being overvalued for quite a while. So the recent closing price for PCA is $66.66, and our 12-month price target is at $84.16 for PCA. So that gives the company a 12-month appreciation potential of 26.2%. Not the 55% of the prior year, but we think 26.2% is a reasonable expectation. So we believe Packaging Corporation of America is the best packaging and container stock to buy right now. So on to our last slide. It's just what we usually do. It's just a last slide to remind people to sign up for our Saturday morning newsletter. And you can do that by going to www.gncstockpicks.com, and there you could hear about great opportunities like this one, as well as just other general good investment advice. Excuse me there. So we found PCA by using our proprietary algorithms, as we've done for all of our stock picks, and every week we review, analyze, and rank well over 3,500 stocks every week, and we rank them based on appreciation potential, that is the potential to go up, as well as the potential of the stock to go down. So, we hope this presentation has been helpful, And that's all we have for this week. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.